Okay, so we're going to start where we left off, and we are going to lift up. Now, I will start out by saying you should have a few things on hand as we begin, and that is a few push pins, if you a soft board to work on. This is helpful to have some rails. Now, these are rail sets by, I forgot who it's by.
Morton.
Morton, thank you. Voice from the gallery. Their Morton block system, which is something that I always use on my panels, and it comes in handy just as a brace here, especially when I don't have another set of hands in the room. Okay, but anyway, it had a helper to help you with this, but if you're trying to do it by yourself, that's what I'm going to attempt. And I will be honest, probably won't get it in the first try, but at least you'll see what I'm struggling and how we're doing this. We have taped everything. We have hinge taped it. We've given a little bit of a gap, so we should be good to go. And now we're just going to try to ease this up. So I'm going to start gently on the sides. And you see that blue tape doesn't hang on too very well. And that's okay. It's really not supposed to. I'm going to gently start easing the panels up, gently trying to bring them closer and closer to each other to form that circle. I don't want to bend this too much because I don't want to put any stress on my solder seams or on my copper foil tape, but I can get them. Well, this is actually going pretty well. Oh, I say that now. I shouldn't have said anything. It's getting pretty close to coming together. You can make minor adjustments around the top. There we go. You want to make sure that they don't pinch. That's why we left that little gap in between. And then what you can do is you can start when you feel like you're getting closer. You're going to need something to leverage against to push the sides in place. So now I'm going to use those, hope you can see this, these pins and the Morton system, and just kind of give the sides, one or two sides, a little bit of a brace so that I can brace it against these corners as I go the rest of the way. The goal is to move this side, of course, to connect, but I'm going to do that gently, and I'm not going to put a lot of force on this panel. Just gently, gently, gently. And if it is giving you, like this one's giving me a bunch of resistance, it means the tape is holding. Oh my goodness, the one time in my history of my doing this, the tape is holding really well. You can go in and open the tape up just a little bit to give yourself a little bit more flex. Don't put any stress on the glass. It's not necessary. You're just going to open that up just a little bit. See how that's moving a little bit better? Gentle movements, gentle, incremental movements until it all falls apart. No, until you are there, almost touching. That is actually quite wonderful. So that's great. Now I've been doing this a while and I've never actually pulled a lamp up all one at first shot. So I will tell you that there is an art to it. And not to get frustrated on your first try if it doesn't happen for you. Okay? That's the goal. Don't get frustrated. If everything falls apart, it's too humid of a day, your tape isn't sticking. Maybe check, did you wipe everything down with rubbing alcohol? Are all the panels clean? If the tape doesn't stick, game over. You're going to be flopping this back and forth. But if you get the tape to stick and you're patient, you should be able to do what I just did, which is kind of cool. Now, once you get everything in place, and this is as close as it's going to be, okay? All right, this guy's almost there. Almost. You can see you can have to wiggle. You want the top points, the 6 top points here, to meet nicely, okay? Don't worry about gapping along the sides here. That's not as important. That can be filled and will be filled when we go to solder the piece together. But right now, all you wanted to do is get the form together. So now that's pretty darn good. I'm so impressed with myself. Now I'm going to take that vase cap that I prepared in the last segment, and I'm going to dry fit. And what I mean by that, I'm just going to place it over. Am I even close? Is it fitting? Are they under? Do I need to make any adjustments? Now I am pretty good, not 100% here, but pretty good. Well, actually better than I thought. Wow, that's great. You can see that all of the panels are fitting nicely underneath the overhang of that vase cap. of the brass piece. So that is good to go. What I'm going to do then, now, is I'm going to just double check. If I had a level, wouldn't it be nice if I had a level? It'd be nice. I do have a Toyo cutter with oil in it, and so I can use it as a level just to see, is this vase cap sitting completely level? I want it to be level so that I don't have a cockeyed lamp when I'm done, because it's going to have to sit on here, and if I solder it wrong, it can be all cockeyed. This looks actually pretty darn good.